There aren't any trolls under this bridge, but there is a lot of water. I'm here where the bike path would normally cross under Pegger Road, but as you can see, the Chena River hasn't left much room for would-be cyclists. The river in recent days has overflown its banks in many areas in the interior, and the Army Corps of Engineers nearly enacted the flood control plan to divert water into the Tanana River. While they haven't taken that step yet, cloudy skies mean that Fairbanksans should keep their mud boots ready just in case. The proposal, which includes linking this trail off of Farmers Loop to one off of Chena Hot Springs Road, asks that the borough include it in the State Transportation Improvement Plan, which covers the years 2010 to 2013. I'm here at the University of Alaska Museum of the North for the opening reception for Renew Fairbanks Cityscapes, a special exhibition that takes a look at changes in Fairbanks through recent years through the eyes of architects, community planners, and local artists. The exhibit is only on display until Sunday, May 10th. Every year during spring breakup, Alaska's streets shed their snow and start showing their trashy side. This accumulation of last winter's garbage has the streets looking like they could use a little bit of help. Saturday, May 9th is cleanup day in Fairbanks, and hundreds of volunteers will be hitting the streets to pick up this junk and take it to the dump where it belongs. There have been some new developments in the Department of Transportation's and the City of Fairbanks plans for the downtown area. News 13's Micah Johnson has the details. Today was the third annual Alaska Construction Career Day. Nearly 300 students from local and rural schools came to check out the career fair. The goal of the event was to give students an awareness of the different construction trades and apprenticeships available in Alaska. DOT, along with operating engineers, brought in heavy equipment to give the kids hands-on time. Some of the common questions asked by students were, what does your apprenticeship do, what obligations come with the job, and what qualifications are important for the job. Field representatives for Alaska Works Partnership Randy Cheap talked about what to expect for upcoming career days. The Chamber of Commerce held a meeting today at the Alpine Lodge. Galena Interior Learning Academy, otherwise known as GILA, was the focus of the meeting. Galena is a statewide boarding school that offers kids grades 9 to 12 from all over Alaska, including those of rural areas, the opportunity for better education. This higher education prepares students for life after high school and college. Superintendent of GILA, Jim Smith, spoke to the community about new changes within the school, dropout rates, the homeschool program Interior Distance Education of Alaska, and the need for funding. The Fairbanks North Star Borough is holding an open house for the Building Educational Success Together, also known as BEST, Homeschool and Correspondence Program. The open house will be at the school district building from 4 to 6 p.m. tomorrow and 1 to 4 p.m. on Thursday. BEST is the program that took the place of the guided independent study courses last year. The BEST program offers two curriculums, one for more traditional homeschooling and one with mostly online content. Educational coordinator Kristen Kelly says that the BEST program allows students who are in unusual situations to still receive an education. Coming up after the break, a plan for managing Yukon River king salmon is causing concerns for subsistence fishermen. And there's some new warnings on medicines many of us take regularly. Stay tuned to News 13. I'm here at Scarland Hall, which will stand empty next year due to renovations. Faulty plumbing has caused the freshman dormitory to be shut down next year, and right now it's uncertain whether it will be converted into an office building or be refurbished as another dormitory.
We knew for a little while, probably a couple of years, that we had some problems with shower drains specifically, but it was just a couple of months ago now that we realized the full extent of the problem and decided we needed to do something to fix it.
Previous problems in this 46-year-old building included showers leaking into the ceilings below and this pipe, which was so thin that a plumber's snake broke through it, leading to the decision to shut the building down. Scarland currently houses students in the EDGE program for freshmen. Those first-year students will be housed in Lathrop Hall next year while Design and Construction assesses the damage and the future use of the building.
Well, we look at the potential uses down the road, you know, which departments could and should move in here.
The loss of the dormitory puts the Department of Residence Life in a squeeze. Housing applications have been steadily rising in the past few years, and if the numbers for next year remain the same as they did this school year, the department will have just 4 beds to spare. Especially pushing that crunch is the possibility that Moore and Bartlett Halls, built just 2 and 4 years after Scarland, could soon encounter the same problems.
If you view Scarland as having full-fledged emphysema, then Moore and Bartlett both had bad coughs right now.
For that reason, Huddy hopes that Scarland will be refurbished as a dormitory again, rather than converted to office space, as is one possibility.
What if we had, in the middle of a school year, something go happen in Moore or Bartlett that we couldn't patch and get through the rest of the year like we have in Scarland, and we had to move people out of the building? Then we got a problem.
Scarland's plumbing demise is just one factor in the Campus Housing Task Force, which is examining options for new dorm buildings on campus. However, funding is always in the mix, and at least for now, any future of new or refurbished housing is uncertain. Reporting from Scarland Hall, I'm Kortnie Westfall.
3, 2, 1.
It doesn't take rocket science to send soda bottles airborne. Well, maybe just a little. Last Wednesday, students taking Engineering 101 put their project skills to the test as they used compressed air and water to shoot off bottles into the air.
The rocket project is designed to introduce freshman engineering students to the engineering process.
Some of those steps include brainstorming, research, building, launching, and pitching a final rocket design. Though this was only a practice run, some teams were hitting ideal flight times and flying high, even with little preparation.
We actually kind of like just built it today, but we were looking to actually like add a parachute and other things into it.
The rocket teams will now head back to the drawing board to refine their rockets before their big day, when flight time, height, and design will be graded.
How long they fly is a big part of it. Like, obviously the best one's going to have the best grade, but it's also judged on design and how much effort we actually put into it.
And what do the students think about being able to shoot off rockets in class?
Pretty awesome, actually. I'm just glad it's not like 40 below.
Here in Constitution Park, I'm Kortnie Westfall.